Hey Randy, what's up? Just going through your videos here. We'll address the squat and your concern after we go over these first two because I'm going to show you exercise that I want you to do instead of your squats for this week. Your overhead press is looking good, man, and we talked about it a little bit more in person, and you're really excelling at this lift. Just make sure you stay really, really tight at the top. Notice kind of how your back is arching a bit. So just squeeze your abs and just stay really, really tight at that top position. And, squeeze the bar nice and tight and explode up. You want to concentrically contract the muscles as hard and as fast as possible. But like I said, just stay a little bit tighter in the top, but you're fucking owning these and we'll keep progressing those. And I don't know what I could be happier with, the overhead press or your deadlift, dude. Your deadlift looks fucking on point, dude. Like, just take a look at the start position. Your back angle comes off the floor together as the bar rises. That tells me that you're using your quads, you're maintaining spinal extension, and the bar is coming straight up, man. You've been putting a lot of practice in with the deadlift, and it's paying off. I think the bar position, we fixed that a little bit further in front, and you're getting a great position, and you're fucking killing these, dude. I'm super happy with how these deadlifts are going. And I don't know if you can feel it, but you're getting a good position for the most part. I would say the majority of the reps look pretty damn good. And that rep I addressed, you were kind of out of position a little bit, but man, these are looking fantastic. So keep up the good work with those, and we'll slowly keep adding weight to the bar and get you stronger, man. To just kind of go over the squat, you had mentioned, the right hip. Thank you for documenting this. And, I think you mentioned that your hip was feeling a little weird. And I think you said you started feeling it like the previous day. And we want to kind of test the waters today with this squat. And, watching your squat in person, the second and the third set, I believe, I think this was the first set, looked really, really good. This actually, I would say this set probably wasn't your best set according to kind of what I remember. But I just want to keep something in mind here. So when you come down, I just want you to look at your lower leg angle and notice how it kind of tracks on the inside. So typically with hip issues, it's usually a result of like running out of space between your pelvis and your femur. And a cue that we have to remember on the squat is driving the knees out. And, in some instances, it prevents us from getting depth. Like on this one here, not only does it prevent us from getting depth, we also run out of room between our hip and our pelvis. And driving the knees out allows us to get depth and clear space in that hip. But because you're having hip pain, what I would like to do this week is do a different exercise for your squats. I'm not going to be here for the week, so I kind of want to go over this right now and kind of replace this to let the hip calm down a little bit. And what I'll do is adjust the frequency and intensity of your squats to help with that. So we're going to do it's called an RNT band squat. Okay, so we have these. I believe they're in the little black cabinet area next to like the PR boards. And there should be a couple. There should be a red one, a yellow one, and maybe even a blue one. So the squats I want you to do instead are going to be tempo squats. So let me just move this a little bit. All right, hopefully you can see me. So first, the tempo squats are going to be done with the same hip position and foot position that you would do on the regular squat. And just like when we learn the squat, you're going to keep the hands here. And I want you to go really, really, really slow. Okay? And I want you to find a position that you could push your knees out that you don't have pain. And you're going to come down really slow, as deep as you can, and then back up really, really slow, okay? If you have pain, I want you to stop right before pain and come back up. And I want you to work in a range of motion that allows you not to have pain, okay? After doing the body weight squats, you'll put the band on, and I want these around the knees, okay? And you're going to take the same foot width position, the same hand position, and you're going to do the same thing and really push into the band and try to have your knees track right over your toes. I want you to come down as far as you can without pain, and then you're going to come up just like that. Okay, so for this week, I'd like you to do that exercise in replace of your barbell squats. Stay within a pain-free range, and let me know how those go. I want you to tape them, and I'll be able to give you feedback on there. And if you want to chat in person, not in person, over the phone, let me know. You got my cell phone number. Shoot me a message on this. I'll be checking this a couple times today. Aside from that, man, have a great Monday, and let me know how it goes.